This is part 8 of my 7.5-inch gauge Holmside Locomotive build and covers work completed in April 2025. In the early part of April, I got a second-hand die filer. I had been looking for one for a couple of years, and this one was a great price. It was an hour's drive from the house to pick the die filer up, so it was close too. This tool will come in very handy for model engineering work. I'm happy that I finally found one. I spent the early part of April making the running boards for the locomotive. I had laser-cut running boards that were supplied by Model Engineers Laser in the UK. I'll put a link to the Model Engineers Laser's website in the description. There was a lot of drilling involved with putting the running boards together. My Proxen mini drill came in very handy for this. The photos above show the fabricated running boards on the frames of the locomotive. There was a lot of riveting, using 3/32" copper rivets to assemble the running boards. I also had to do quite a bit of filing to get them to fit properly on the frames. The next step with the running boards will be to prepare them for painting. This will come later in the project. I put together a blower for the Holmside Locomotive and my steam traction engine. This one is 120 volts AC powered and moves a lot of air. The blower itself is used on gas water heaters in the US. I turned an aluminum nozzle that fits into the traction engine chimney. This was bolted onto the blower as shown in the photo. I have a 12-volt DC blower, but it does not move as much air as this one. While machining the blower nozzle, aluminum chips went everywhere. This forced me to give the workshop a good clean. I was happy with the clean workshop, however, it won't be long before it's back to its normal untidy state. In mid-April I finished the Stuart beam engine I had started restoring in March. There was quite a lot of work to do to restore the engine. Mainly, new pins were machined to replace those that were worn, and a new pulley machined to replace the missing pulley. I was happy with the outcome of this restoration. The engine runs very well. I'll put a link to the project video and engine running video in the description below. Having completed the Stuart beam engine, I moved on to 2 more stationary model steam engine projects. The first is a Stuart half-beam engine, shown in the left photo. The second is a marine steam plant, shown in the right photo. I'll be tinkering with these in between machining the horn blocks for the locomotive. Towards the end of April, I had exhausted all other work I could on the locomotive. The only thing left to do at this stage was to machine the inners of the horn blocks to dimension. This was a precision machining job that had to be repeated for all 6 horn blocks. I started by machining the sides to dimension. There were lots of pauses to measure dimensions and ensure the horn blocks were machined correctly. April 2025 was a productive month. I progressed the Holmside Locomotive and other model engineering projects. I finally started finishing the horn blocks, ready for installation in the frames. Please like and subscribe to support my channel. Thank you.